'09 Civic with the 1.8 engine. We're replacing the VVT solenoid. It is leaking really bad. She had another mechanic come out and try to fix the leak. He replaced the valve cover gasket. You can see all the leaking, but it still continued to leak. So I noticed that it's that VVT solenoid. So you take the wipers out, pop this thing loose, pop it up, and then this guy goes right there, and he was missing several bolts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bolts that's supposed to be in there. She only had 3 bolts on there. But you pop that out, and then you can get pretty good access, because I try to get it from the bottom, and there's no way you can see what you're doing down there. All right, so let's get to it. So I had already disconnected that vacuum hose, get it out of the way, and then this ground cable, pop that out of the way. It's got another clip right there. Now I'm gonna take this off, pop it out, and then take this bracket off, that 10mm bolt. Release that tab, and let's remove that bracket. 10mm bolt. Just kind of get it out of the way. You got the old pressure sensor down here, pop it loose. And then I think this is a VTEC sensor, pop it loose. Now we have 2 10mm bolts there, and then I think one at the very bottom. Now the top ones, I always like to leave the most visible bolt till last when I'm taking the part completely off. There she is. There's a replacement. You just want to take a look at the plugs, make sure they all look the same. Of course, the mounting holes. There's a 2-pin, 2-pin. Just to show you guys where it was leaking. See how flat that gasket is. I don't know if you can see it. That gasket is really flat. Not only that, you can see a really small crack right there. And I mean, this thing was just pouring. It comes with new hardware. Kind of feel your way in here. See where the bolts are, bolt holes. Once you get one in, the other ones kind of just line up pretty well. Get all 3 lined up before you tighten any of them up. Goes out the bottom one. Clip that guy back on. Clip this guy. That one's good. Now I can put this breather hose back on here. Put your ground back. I'll just clean it up a little bit. Now I want to rinse it off with some fresh water, just so you don't catch on fire when you start this thing up. I'm gonna slide this thing in here. And replace all those bolts. We'll see if I got some in my trailer. Replace some of these bolts that were missing from the previous guy working on it. Slide this thing on. Should just snap in. Wipers. That's it, guys. Now we're gonna crank her up, check for leaks.